Hello, everyone. La13 Scale here, also known as Scale, and welcome back to more In Stars and Time. Sorry if everything's going to be a little weird between all of my settings and everything. Um, for Christmas, I got an SSD for my computer, and I'm really happy about it. But that also means I had to take my computer down, unplug everything, put it in, and then replug everything. And my God, it was nightmare. I spent like at least an hour before I hit record today trying to figure out how to get my webcam to be acknowledged by my software. And like 7 resets of my computer later, here we are. So I gotta turn this down in my ear. I'm gonna go deaf. So what we need to do is go back through the very first. We have to go through the very first. What's it called? Why am I spacing? We have to go through the very first floor, because that's where the candle house is. But we can tell the book person, you watch her go. Uh-huh. Yep, singing Mind Elsewhere. Travel with a few people. Odal. My sister's from Kaboo. Yeah. Like the mom of the group, isn't she? Can't remember the sister's name, but isn't that because her sister went to You Stop Thinking About It? That stop looks really weird, doesn't it? I thought at first maybe the stop was moving, but no. That font is just all kinds of screwed. Yes, I know. Big hat, warm cloak. We're doing the thing. I can't skip this, can I? Yeah. Yep. Nope. Can't. I know, we're back through the town, but we get to see the new reaction to the book thing. Okay, let's go. Give this to Mirabelle. Better give it to her before tomorrow. Put it in your pocket. Yep, I will give it to her, don't worry. Okay, the book fan. Oh, shit. Book fan. Hey. You know, with the world ending and all, but I have only one regret. I won't be able to know what happens to Lord Josephander, yada yada. The last one that you've seen is... Oh, I know how it ends. Hmm? What? No, that's a lie. I think you're lying to me right now. You explain the contents of issue number 87, the best that you can. Hmm? What? Lord Josephander's just a guy? That's an ending better than my wildest dreams. Okay, I'm glad that you're thrilled with this, but Mirabelle was gonna have a frickin' nervous breakdown about this, so go on. He was just a guy. He was just a guy. He saved so many people, made the world a better place, and everyone thought it was because of who he was, of his past, but he was just a guy. Uh-oh, tears are coming out. Before you can try to figure out how to respond, you've already taken out a lovely handkerchief. They've already taken out a lovely handkerchief and blown their nose in it. Thank you. I'm so glad I got to know this before. Here, take this. You got the first issue. You put the first issue in your pocket for Odal to equip later. What? Now, can you please leave? I need to lay in bed and think about this ending. You know, I've never related more in my entire life. Like, when I have a rule, when I read books, I have a rule. This is gonna be wild. Once I finish a book, I do not allow myself to read anything else for the rest of the day. Like, I do not allow myself... Oh, you do the usual fishing preparations and sit down. You haven't gone fishing for long, but it already feels like something you've done forever. We'll see if I get one this time. Did I get anything? Once again, you didn't catch anything, but it's fine. But yeah, I don't allow myself to read another book once I finish one for the day. I have to let myself sit and stew on everything that I've read. So I don't allow myself to get too distracted and away from it. I spend the rest of the day. Oop. Yeah, there we go. I got up with you. So like it's not like, you know, I don't do anything, but I just sit there and reflect on everything I've read. And that's I find that I begin to appreciate the books more, and then yeah, I've been running a lot. I'm glad. Running is very important. You can finish things faster. You can build up your endurance. You can avoid your problems. You can escape when a sadness runs after you. Oh. Is everything okay? My kid sibling didn't know how to run very fast. Oh, no. I'm pretty fast, but not everyone is. So don't be afraid to use X to run, okay? We're all counting on you. Oh, well, now I'm traumatized. Thanks. Change God statue, new loop, new blessing. Touch the statue you like the most and close your eyes. Well, speed. Let's just get out of here quickly. It's what you want. So you actually feel a little bit faster. You do some side steps, and you could tell that they come easier than usual. You close your single eye and save, I guess. You nod at the statue and turn back. Wild. Okay, let's look at that new book for Odal. First issue, boost critical chance. Though I do... is boosting critical chance better than boosting general attack? I don't know. I'm trying to think of good examples of times that it was really a good idea that I just sat there and like reflected on a book that I finished. She stops what she's crafting and show you 2 necklaces. Yeah. Let's see. Oh god, it was... Oh, not Children of Virtue and Vengeance. That's the second one. Or third one? Children of Blood and Bone. That book ended like in a very emotionally like kind of rough place. So taking the time to sit there and reflect on the fate of the characters and the emotions that lie in it, and how that's really going to impact the protagonist moving forward, and really nailed home the themes of loss of the book. It wouldn't be a good idea for me to immediately pick up the second one. I would need time to actually, you know, process the themes in that book so that I can appreciate them before jumping on to the next thing, because I want to appreciate the themes and story just as much as I want to appreciate what the characters are going through. Give her the gift from Stylish Lady, one of my classmates. Yep, the scary classmate. I'm still gonna keep purposely breaking things for just no other reason. But I want them to start catching on to me, because I want to see what happens when they catch on to me. You already have the stylish bow. And she almost has a panic attack about it, but it's fine. Those sound effects, man. Yeah, see, look, it's a nice bow. It's pretty. Okay. Mirabelle's here, sitting on a bench looking at papers. So which will you choose? Sorry? Pointing at her pile of papers. What? How? How do you know? Answer me. She gets her hand on her rapier. You're choosing someone for something, right? Seems important. Maybe I can help. Yeah. I was just curious if anything different was going to be... I don't know about more experience there. Experience, you laugh silently. Sure. Thank you, Sifrin. But, this might take some time, so, Oh, I've got some. Yeah, we're good. Wow, you're here again? You really don't have to go through this whole thing again. You can just zone through it and skip it completely if you'd like. You'll still even get their cool skill. But You'll still even get their cool skin, but if you do, the skill will be a tiny bit less useful. Your choice. No, I'm not gonna zone out. What do you mean it's gonna be less useful? Is it because it's gonna be less impactful to her? What? No, I'm not gonna zone out. You sit down. I mean, I can personally zone out. Yeah, see, I can skip a little bit. Mirabelle looks at you without saying a word. What are the papers? Proposals. You try and act surprised. Well, the acting, I guess, worked. It's more like I'm dating. You try and act confused. Well, yeah. God, poor Siffrin, doing his best. Dating company, didn't go well, yada yada. She just gotta get this off her chest, I think, and walk herself through it. I called someone last night because I knew what on the one hand, I knew what I needed to do, but on the other hand, I just needed sound perspective from somebody that wasn't inside my own head. And it kind of felt a lot like what Mirabelle's kind of talking through with this. You chuckled to yourself. What a Mirabelle thing to do. Let's have a look. Removes the immense folder from out of her dress pockets. You always did wonder how she carried that in her pockets. We can go first. So, what do you think? Strong, buff guy. Isabeau looks nicer, you think? Aww. We have one of those at home. Do you mean Isabeau? Yeah. You're right. Ew, she says. Next. More feminine looking one. She looks like you. You're right. You, she says. Next. And then we don't know what type. But if you had to choose... Nice, you nod. And someone... Pretty, you nod a beat later. And someone who likes me. You don't nod. I know, you've got no... You're just gonna copy my answers. So then why worry about it? You know, Siffrin, change belief, very important. Like dating. And you don't want to. No. I haven't seen anything else like new. Well, why do you need to change? You don't really have to. I want to see if Siffrin says anything about this part. I don't think that they will. Yearly festivals. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about the yearly festivals. Mira, you've changed so much. And now I have a list of people I could meet and fall in love with. You wonder what made you tell her at that moment. Well, I don't know about the romantic part. But I don't want to do things with people either. Huh? It's weird, right? Yeah. Mirabelle takes a hold of your hands. You don't react. Oh, I don't react to being touched. Yeah. It's just weird and gross and awful. Yeah, Siffrin actually was cool with getting his hands touched. That's new. Doesn't fix anything you don't need to change. Something that brings you both grief and joy. You think about the stars. More complicated for me than that, but yeah, I have something like that. How do you deal with it then? You don't. Try not to think about things that bother you in general. Yeah, avoidance feels a little healthy. Yeah, no, you're right. You were wrong. The first time you talked to her, instead of telling her to change by not changing, couldn't she instead change the belief, instead of the belief changing her? Why should she be the one to do the work? Why couldn't the world change for her instead? You could tell her that. But changing the script is scary. I don't know anything about your belief, but you can always game the system, right? I know that changing the script is scary, but won't you let me try? Better to changing by not changing. No one needs to know. I mean, it doesn't need... I feel like it is fun, you wonder. Oh, is it fun, you wonder? So here's my thing, right? That's right. Why not just change the belief? Why not celebrate the belief and the aspects of change? Because you need the aspects of not change to make you appreciate the changing aspects more. Instead of just fixating on changing all of the time. That just feels more toxic. Housemaid learned Holy Care Shield. You wave goodbye to Mirabelle. Well, at least she's happy. Alright. Section's lacking, I'm aware. Timecraft. Nope. Look through the books. Craftonomy. Librarian notices your confusion. Maybe you should look elsewhere. Candles right now. Someplace other than the libraries. Maybe it's somebody's dorm room in the house. Run, child, run. The unrestrained. My ear itches. Cursing of Castle Chateau. I don't need that. Yeah. Culture, travel world. Kaboon expressions. Old book. Yeah. Try reading it again. You put it back. Paper attached to the wall. For crimes against books that there are people not allowed in that library. Alright. Nothing in there. Honestly, it would be beneficial to, like, read any of these other ones for every loop. Since you know a little bit of everything at this point. Bodycraft, timecraft. Aha, funny joke. Not able to be a long time. What makes you loop in time could be considered timecraft too, but he doesn't seem to know what's going on. Let's see here, Mirabelle's long gone from there. Oh yeah, hold on. Before we do that. Yeah, we'll do the croissant thing. One of those that you can get. Third of a pastry. Pain au chocolat. Now I'm hungry. Thanks. But they're very good. No, you frown. Yeah, I know. Pain au chocolat. Is there ever going to be a time that I actually just keep it in my pocket? Good luck tomorrow. Yeah, you didn't even get worried about any of that. Some croissants. You refuse to even look at them and grip your silver coin tightly. Alright. Odal. Odal. Yeah, I do. How can I help you on this wonderful new loop? Can I help you with anything? This board seems to realize that you're asking genuinely. Family Tales. Certain type of book, but not a specific book. Oh, I heard that the Boulangerie has one of those. You wait a bit for her to calm down. You look at her, repeat the same word over and over. Siffrin? Yes. Might take some time, you sure? Yes. Maybe we can expedite the process, because maybe we don't have to go through the whole thing. No, not zone out. I'm sure we could expedite the process. Do I need to go on the whole fetch quest again? Do you have it still? I do not. You know, from Antoine maybe, lives east of town. No flowers, you could ask to borrow it. Couldn't really refuse. You know, if he still has it now. Okay, so I do still have to go through it. Now, what about you? Do you know where the book is? A book? Siffrin, we just heard that they don't have it. Let's go see this Antoine person already. Oh, this is the only book I have. She happily shows off the Papassery family tale. What? What? Oh, my. So you had it, Charlene. Well, I suppose you two can borrow it now. We got it. Siffrin, how did you... Never mind. Thank you both. We'll give it back to you shortly. Oh, cool. More stuff for them to figure it out. Let's save some time. You go back to the middle of the woods. Yeah, so... Does that mean that she's going to be more? I can't believe it took this long, but... Finally. Alright. You going to read it? You got time. Let her look at it for a while longer. Say the line, Siffrin. Is it related to your research? The book, is it related to your research? Yeah. There's no research. Try and act surprised. Yeah, it's fine. It's easier not to say anything, so then why are you... Just let her go. All because I wanted this. Stolen from me after my mother left. So that's why... I feel my roots were cut off without my consent. I am other, so what about Vogardians? Any thoughts, Siffrin, on all of this? Do you feel any kind of disconnect either? Full of people similar to me, I'm very grateful for that. Coming to a country she has no ties to, but wanting to create those ties herself. How brave. It almost feels revolutionary to you. You're jealous. What about you, Siffrin? Are you finding out more about yourself in Vaugarde? Well, you didn't grow up in Vaugarde either, right? But do you have roots here, or were you just passing through? Huh. My apologies. Forget I asked. No, I didn't say anything. Didn't need to, but your face said it all. Yeah, I know. She goes back to looking at the family tale cover. What pushed you to tell her about your home the first time? You don't want to tell her, not anymore. It's yours. Doesn't need to be shared, but you have to follow the script still. I don't remember much about where I'm from. Too small when you left, or everything was worth remembering? Neither. But I can relate to you. Trying to find pieces of yourself whenever you can. Trying to find how your roots might have shaped you. Does it feel like Siffrin's becoming more detached? Like, from the emotional relationship part of this? From going through this more and more and more? Because that's how it feels in this part. I know, you're also yourself. I do. Because of the family tale? Aw, thanks, Odal. Yes, because we talked, Siffrin. Thank you for listening to me. You nod and smile. Cute. Alright, you should get back to your research. Yeah. Smile at you mischievously. Learn break A again, and you get up and leave. Alright, so we got a few minor other things. We gotta get the flower, which I will save for later. I want the souvenir. Yep, Mirabelle. I would like to skip through any of this, but I can't. It's me. And it gets us all as a group. Cute. Yeah. Okay. Friendship doodle, put it in your pocket. It's a barrel. Anything in this barrel? Man. Be a sky person. Yes, I know. How'd you know? Knew it. Here's a leaf from the sky. Thank you. Appreciated. Thank you for the gift. Talk about frogs. Hello. Seems shy. You like frogs. Me too, they're totally awesome. Very happy. Successful joke. Yes, I am a wizard or something. Go on. Boop their nose. Frog spell. Perfect. Solved it. Cool. We got her to talk to, because we gotta talk to everybody. That's weird, I guess. Yeah. Change needs to be celebrated. Velgard's still weird. But he didn't say it, so I guess it's growing on him. Technically half blind. That savior with the eye patch. Anything new, Dad? Yeah, it happened a little while ago. Keep bumping into tables. Because the depth perception or some such, correct? I've always been blind, but I've heard getting used to not having depth perception might be difficult. Aren't you the one leading all the other survivors around? So you can find traps, right? Isn't that something you could ask them to help you with? No, but it's fine. Okay, well, if you need advice from another blind person, you know where to find me. Being half-blind is the least of your problems right now. Yeah, you know. She's not gonna care that I say the open phrase. Change. This is the only one with anything in it. I got the long thingy thing to make the bomb. We can leave. Okay, now we get to see what Bonnie's thing is, because I have to... Bonnie's here looking morosely at the fields. Can I help you with anything? Help me? But I don't want your help. I don't want you to help me with anything. You don't? You're stupid, and you don't know me, so I don't want your help. Not even a little bit. I do know your favorite foods. I do. You love rice and pineapples. And the last one is samosas. But, which samosas? Yeah, I bet you don't even know that. Which samosas are my favorite, stupid? Without cheese, but with potatoes. Yeah? Well, that's all my favorite foods. Success. If you remembered them all, you do pay attention to me. No, that's stupid. Of course you do. Or else you wouldn't have... There's something you can help me with. Can you come with me? If you have time, I have time right now. Okay, then come on. Ugh. Doing their voice a little rough on me. Bonnie brought you outside of Dormont. You can see some sadness roaming around in the distance. Oh. Friend, You said I could ask you for anything, yeah? Not exactly what you said, but yeah, whatever you want. Okay, well, I need you to teach me how to fight. What? No. No. Oh no, I'm getting flashbacks to those times I fail against the king. Oh no. Oh. I know Dial's gonna say I can help you all in battle tomorrow. But I'll be far away. But it'll be from far away, right? I want to help. To actually help. And for that, I need to learn how to fight. So you're gonna help me. Let's go. Bonnie ran away. Oh shit. Towards a sadness. Jesus Christ. You run towards Bonnie as fast as you can. Look. I'm not scared. Come on. Oh my god, Bonnie is actually a... Hold up. I need a second, Boniface, because I am going to just freak out on you. Okay. So you actually have a fight card, so that does mean that there's a chance that if this goes the way that you want, you'll be in the fighting party up against the king and taking damage, but what I'm afraid of is that you're going to get your butt kicked a little bit in this fight, and you're going to be very upset, okay? I'm not scared. I'm not scared. I can do this. I can do this. Oh, God. Well, oh, Bonnie. Without thinking about it, you strike. You breathe in and out. 150 XP received. You can't help but yell, "Be more careful, Bonnie." I'm sorry. You look at Bonnie closely. Miraculously, they don't seem hurt. Bonnie is trembling. I shouldn't have yelled. Breathe with me. You breathe slowly in and out and make sure that Bonnie breathes with you. You need to calm down too. Slowly, they stop shaking. That didn't go super well. It did not, but we can do better. We can do better. Yeah, it did not, no. It's your fault. You weren't there. You weren't there to help me and tell me what to do. Okay, you frown. I mean, they're learning how to communicate better. I'm sorry. I can teach you, but don't go ahead on your own. Okay, I'm sorry. I'll listen. Tell me how to fight. I want to learn. You look around. There's another sadness in the distance. You put your index finger in front of your mouth and tell Bonnie to stay silent and point towards the sadness. Bonnie looks over and nods. You jump in. All right. So, do you do rock damage? Because your hands are in front of you, and I'd like to know what that means. Okay. But if Sifrin's teaching, does that mean it'll be scissors? Okay. Ready? Yeah. Yes. What do I do? You smile. Teaching time. You tell Bonnie to look at the sadness's hands. That's a scissor sign, right? So that means they're vulnerable to rockcraft. Yeah, I know rockcraft. So I can hit them, right? You nod. Okay, I knew that they were gonna know rockcraft. Okay, here I go. You take an attacking stance. Bonnie follows suit. Hey, there you go. You strike. The tree hits me. It's fine. And there we go. I did it, friend. You clap. You breathe in and out. 150 XP received. Yeah! You defeated the sadness. You breathe out. Bonnie is looking up at you. You look back. Hey, friend. Why aren't we allowed to touch you? You're just gonna come right out and say it? What? Okay. What? Dial and Za and Belle said we're not allowed to touch you because it makes you jump. And because they said so. Is it true that you jump? Because I was wondering, why? Because it means we can't high five or anything. Why? None of them are touching you. On purpose? Because it makes you jump. For such a simple reason. I don't mind being touched or hugged. I'm just not used to it. You're not used to it? Oh! Maybe it's because you're not ready for it when it happens. Oh, there's a part of that I felt in my soul, actually, yes. Oh, that makes a huge difference, actually. Genuinely and actually. I don't like things being put up around my face. Especially when I'm not expecting it. But it's different when I'm expecting it. If I can see your hand from a distance as it comes in, that's different than it's just here. That's how it is with Nilly. Nilly? My sister. Her name's Patronil. Wait a minute. That's similar to, oh god, what's their name? They're non-binary from Ickenfell. And they also go by a nickname. Oh god, I can picture their face. But it's dumb, so I call her Nilly. She doesn't like it when people touch her, and she's not ready for it. Nilly's cool and tough, but she gets scared easy, I think. One day, I touched her shoulder, and she didn't know I was there, and she screamed really loud, like, ah! But then she said I shouldn't do it again, because When she's scared, she says her scared brain takes over. And she said she might suplex me without meaning to. Which sounds really cool. But she said she doesn't want to suplex me because she doesn't want to hurt me. I'm trying to say this straight face, but I can't stop laughing while I'm reading the line. She did suplex one dude who scared her, though. I thought that said tough for a second. So I'm not allowed to touch her if she doesn't know I'm there. So I always try to walk real loud so she hears me coming. That's why my shoes are so big, see? Bonnie points to their boots. You nod. Yeah. Huh. I don't want to talk about my sister anymore. You don't talk about her often. She's frozen in time. And she's not here, so I don't want to talk about her. She says talking behind people's backs is bad. And also, talking about her hurts and makes me sad. No. I want Nilly to be here, and I should have helped her when... So why aren't you used to being touched? Did your family not hug you when you were a kid? You flinch. I can't remember. But maybe that's why. I'm just not used to it, and it takes me off guard, I think. Oh, okay. So if you can see me, and I could tell you I'm going to touch you, it's fine? It's not fine, but sure. Uh-huh. Okay, I'll remember that. So then, Bonnie jumps up and down, making sure you watch them do it. I'm going to touch you now. Suddenly, Bonnie pokes you hard in the stomach. Ow! You saw me, and I told you, so it's fine. I guess so. Okay, let's go. Let's fight more sadness. One more. I could do one more. You spot a sadness in the distance and attack. Do I do actual attack? Okay, this one's a rock, so you're going to be a little more... Okay, I can do this. Watch me, friend. You smile and join Bonnie. You and the sadness exchange blows. Okay, it was a long delay. You okay, Bonnie? Okay, Bonnie hit it well. This is different from usual. You're not used to fighting outside anymore. The ground is uneven. There's rocks and branches to worry about. Oop. Ah, you tripped on a branch. Ah, friend! The sadness saw you fall and is running towards you to attack. No! Not this time! Bonnie attacks wildly. Holy hell. Thanks, Bonnie. You breathe in and out. 150 XP. Friend! Friend, are you okay? Bonnie is shaking. I'm okay, Bonbon. I just tripped. Really? You promise? You nod. Okay. You haven't called me Bonbon in forever. Only Zaw calls me that now. Whoops. Bonnie. No. I didn't mean... You promise you're okay? You nod. Okay. Sorry, I got scared. It reminded me of before. That's all. Before. When you lost your eye. Yeah. You remember, right? It was a while back. When you protected me from that other sadness, you know? Huh? What sadness do they mean? You can't remember. Which one? Which one? The one that got your eye, stupid. Oh. Ah, crab. You're so crabbing stupid. See, I told you. I knew it. I knew you're so crabbing stupid. You didn't even remember it. You think it doesn't matter. You keep getting hurt because of me, and you don't care. Oh, God. You poor thing. You can't see from one eye because of me. And you don't... And you think it doesn't crabbing matter. That's right. You'd forgotten. It was after you all met Bonnie, before they started barely speaking to you anymore. They weren't careful, and a sadness was just about to hurt them. They're so small. No one else was close enough to do anything. You were the fastest. So you ran, got in front of them, and... Why did you do it, friend? Why did you do it? Why did you protect me? I don't understand. You could have stayed put. I could have taken care of it. I was fine, but no. Friend thinks they're better than everyone else. And you tried to protect me like a stupid crabbing idiot, and you got hurt because of me. Because of me, you can't see from one eye. You have a big scar. And you bump into things all the time, and you trip all the time, and you can't see. Because of me. Because of me. Oh, no. They seem really upset, but it's not that big of a deal, though. But it is. It really is. You got hurt because of me, and I don't like it. I don't want it to have happened. You should have stood there and let me get hurt, but you would have died. It doesn't matter. If I died, it would have been fine. It would never have been fine, Bonnie. I could never have let that sadness hit you. I know you don't like it when we say you're a child, but you are. And as adults, it's our responsibility to make sure that you're safe. Did you want us to go to your sister and tell her, sorry, we didn't jump in to save them, so now they're gone? You'll always be more important than any of us. No matter what, we'll always make sure that you'll live. And I'll always pick you over a blinding, stupid eye. But Fred, I don't want you to be hurt. I don't want you to be hurt. You can reassure them all you want. You can say you're sorry. You can promise you'll never do it again. But you would do it again. And again, and again, and again, and again. If it had happened now, while you're stuck in a loop, you'd jump in and protect them every time. You'd protect them all, every time. Because what's the alternative? Try and find a way to save them without being hurt? But what if you failed? What if you couldn't do it? What if they get hurt instead? What if they died because you tried to get a better ending? Oh. You can't take that chance. You would do it again, the exact same way for as long as you needed. I'm stronger now, Bonnie. I can protect you. And make sure I don't get hurt either. You promise? That's kind of rich coming from a guy that tripped on a branch, but yeah. You promise you won't get hurt again? I promise. You super promise? Super promise. Super duper promise? Super duper promise. Okay. Okay. As long as you promise, it's fine. Oh. Anyway, I protected you just now, right? So if it wasn't for me, you'd have been hurt. So you can protect me, and I can protect you. And we can protect everyone too, yeah? Yeah. You see me, right? I'm gonna touch you now. Oh, they're so cute. Bonnie runs to your side. They hug you tightly. You freeze until you remember what to do. Oh, I'm gonna cry. Slowly, you hug them back. Oh, poor Siffrin looks all terrified. Oh. Oh. See? You do know how to hug. Yeah, looks like I do. Oh, I'm gonna be a mess. Oh. You got memory of training. You'll always remember this. I gotta change voices. When memory... Oh god, nope. Everything was still wrong. When memory of training is equipped, your kid will never miss when attacking. Oh god. Your kid also learned the skill Billion Below Techniques. They'll be able to hit the enemy even harder during battle. It's so strong. You'll be able to use it when you and your kid have this exact conversation. So if you loop back to Dormant, you'll have to talk to him all over again. Remember that, okay? Okay. Let's go back to Dormant. Yeah, I guess. I gotta show everybody how cool I am now. You nod. You both head back to Dormant. Oh my god, wasn't it Patronilla? No. No, that was a different person. But I got an achievement for helping out Bonnie. Well. I guess we go ahead and we save it. because now all that's left is we have to go and help Isabeau with theirs. So, that's all the time that we've got for this episode. Take care, everybody.